Hello there, today we're going to give you an honest review of HammerHelm. This is a town building game. There's very little management. The combat is third person, like 3-hit combos and dodges, that kind of stuff with some little bit of a special moves. It's very simple, it's very easy to manage. It might look confusing in the town with all these different ingredients down here, and you can see there's different tiers of ores for yourself, or the different tiers of gear you can get for your guy, and that gives you the hit points. There's no, you have some stamina, but there's no other stats like, strength and all that kind of stuff that you would normally have. It's, you just get a better weapon. It's just hit points and damage, and that's about it for that. Pretty simple. You get a small inventory. You can get some crystals and imbue them on your weapons. That's for later on. And you got all these potions you can use, but you usually don't really need to. On there, there's no set way to heal yourself besides your little house that you can build for yourself and sleep in your bed. So it's that simple like that. The map looks like this. A very small island that you pop on. You have to build inside your town. Then you have all these special areas where the quests are. So it's very limited in that capacity. Like, you can only sell gear that you craft. You can't sell any of your little items here, and your gold is going to be the problem for you when you're playing it, because all these buildings cost quite a bit of gold at the start there to build. But then you can see your town as it's laid out there. You can build walls if you want around it, if you have the resources and time with all the different guys that you can get. But yeah, you can see that it's really straightforward and simple. Yeah, if you're going to play, I recommend building your roads 4 wide for yourself, so you have room to put some of these special objects in there, because they do need things like water for themselves, right? The house is going to need some water wells, and they need some decorations to keep them happy, and some sewers to keep the places clean. That type of basic management that you have, and the walls are pretty simple and easy to do. Just one kind of walls, nothing going on in there. The basic shops that you have, you're limited in the number of things that you can build, like warehouses. You can only have 3, that type of thing. I think farms, I think you're limited to 4. It doesn't really say. Maybe I can build some more. I can build some more farms. I guess they're not limited. Some of these other places are limited, like up to 4 cookhouses, so you can only have 4 of those, and up to 4 of these fishing piers and things like that. Yeah, but that is about it. It's that straightforward and that simple for the town building and the management, because you really don't need to do anything for it besides give these guys your job. They make it seem like it's hard to get dwarves, but all you gotta do is build a house, and they give you a choice of 2 out of 3, and you're done. As you can see, there's a lot of buildings and people to assign them. It's easy enough, like I said, but you can change some of their jobs. Like, this guy's farming these certain mushrooms right now. This guy's mining this certain ore right now, and that's how simple it is to change their jobs. And the basic jobs that you get on these guys, this guy's just a gatherer, is gathering wood, or he can gather wood or stone, and that's about it for that. The combat is very simple. We can show you that in a second. What else is there? We showed you the map. We showed you the buildings, the different tiers of gear that you have. That's based on your ores. So you got 6 different tiers of gear. Your special attacks, your combo attacks. We have the skills in here. That's the only thing you have. It looks like it goes up to level 36, but I'm done, and there's nothing else to really do. You can reset your skills at least in this game too. There's a building for that. But yeah, you got your different choices of skills. You want to go for power attacks. You want to use shields. You want to do whatever. You get this lightning bolt as part of the quest line, and that's where you fight the only real boss in this game, which was easy and buggy, and it's they got combat's buggy. All these little quests that pop up are repetitive. It's just the guys get harder, right? It's the same guys but harder and more hit points. You have done this quest right here, storehouse problems, like 5 to 10 times almost. You come in there, oh, there's more rats in here. Let's go kill the rats in the storehouse. That type of thing. You could dodge it or take a hit. Your special skills right here, like power attack or lightning bolt, blast them with that lightning bolt to stun them, or use the AoE attack to stun them. Hey, it's done, and grab your rewards, and that's it. That's your quest. That's more of the same stuff. You go outside. Where's this one? Go outside and find that cave and clear that. So just a simple cave. You go in there, you kill a couple guys, 5 to 7 guys or so in a cave or whatever. You kill them, and then you can just teleport back out there. There is a teleporting stone in this game, so you can craft those and have a teleporting pad to get back to town. But that is basically it. And it's it's still full of bugs in this game. So not really major bugs, and no crashes or anything like that, but this here little one right here with the orcs, for example, don't go over there and try and build it, because when you're done with the orcs, you still have the option to build orc buildings in here, and I tried building one, and now it doesn't go away, and it gave me a quest which I can't get rid of. So that's just an annoyance. So yeah, just don't do that. Hopefully he fixes that eventually, because that's just an annoyance. It doesn't really bother you too much. I'd rather have some orcs in my town too, right? That would be fun. But yeah, this guy's got a statue. He is toast. Come on, staying still. There you go. So hard to stand still. A dwarven elemental guy. So yeah, yeah, you get a little dog running around your town too. For some reason, I don't know how he got here. I don't know what his story is. It's just a dog popped up in my town. There he is over there. But anyways, it's a decent enough game. It was very simplistic. It's for the beginner or the younger kids. I would give this game like a 5 out of 10 if you played like town builders and city builders before. It's something to do, but it's not really nothing to write home about skill and tactics and all that kind of stuff. It's all very basic and simple, so yeah, you can enjoy yourself doing it, but it's not going to give you like, oh, I did something hard. You just did something kind of interesting for a little while, and you got your dwarf town is built up and done, it's walled up and everything is good to go, and there's no like ending to this. That is basically it. So yeah, that's why I'm going to stick with like a 5 out of 10 for this. It's passable, it's okay, it works. It's, for like if it's just a one guy doing it, it's like a great job for like a simple enough game, and adding the extra tiers in there really helped. It would be better if it had an ending and more storage space, and some more, obviously more stuff to do and better combat, because, it is what it is. It's still, it looks nice, right? The graphics are not too bad. It runs pretty good for how simple it is. It does get a little bit laggy now at the end here, because of all the different stuff going on in the town. It's filled up, I guess, and all the people in it. But yeah, it's overall, it's still decent. So that's my take on this game. Hopefully you can, you judge for yourself and you see if you like it or not, because you can change the color of the roofs, and that's about it for the cosmetics on this. But yeah, there you go. So thanks for watching, and I will see you later.